I would think you might want to avoid the attention of the law, hidden as your operation is. You misunderstand the nature of this beast, Miss Reed. If medical experimentation upon cadavers is a secret at all, it is an open one. Should you go to the police, they will offer you some token response, unless they have other causes to wish me ill. Another regrettable accurate point. I am not out robbing graves myself, and my possessions of these organs break no law. Perhaps he has not made the connection between recent happenings and the great deal of human remains upon his table. Inquire as to quality. I notice that you seem to have no shortage of fresh research material. Is it common that you find yourself so flush with donations? The question gives him pause. Well, most of these have been held in formaldehyde for the better part of a month, but the deliveries lately have been particularly bountiful. What are you getting at? Do you not think the authorities, perhaps even the press, might be more interested in the procurement of a large quantity of fresh organs at a time when dollies are winded up slaughtered, organless, and splayed out on the London streets? He's genuinely flummoxed by the insinuation, especially when one of the victims was found with a vial of your medicine. I don't. What? No, I have nothing to do with that business. Why should I? Mr. Gray takes a deep breath and regains his composure. Fine. As I said, I don't know anything. I sell lots of medicine, Miss Reed. Nothing suspicious about that. Were it not for the suspicion trade in organs, he'd have a point. But if I were some sort of criminal, I might spend my time with dogs, chasing my tail on the edge of the Thames. That is all I have to say on the matter. He's trying to shift the blame to the dockhounds. Not particularly subtle, though I suppose he is into his elbows in blood. Take your leave. Mr. Gray, I believe I take my leave now. You have been most helpful, whether or not it was your genuine intent. Ugh. Close the door on the way out. I will not weasel any more out of him. This is far from over, but now's the time to remove myself from this grotesque little vista. Yeah. He's gonna run. He may jump ship. Son of a gun. We need to go to Felipe. I have a suspicion that this stick pin once belonged to one of the victims. Best bring this. Ooh. I feel like it's if that does belong to one of the victims, then is it something he took from her? Or is it something that was still just, it was tossed. Actually, no. Where did you get this jeweled pin, my guy? Can we not? Son of a gun. Can't even ask them. Protosaurus Square. Oh boy. So he's either complicit or turning into him is a way for them to make money. Extra money. But why would they need extra money? Kill someone for organs, sell it to the apothecary to get money in return? Something's up. He's probably lying. I don't even want to go around them. Mr. Gulliver. Oh, save our money. And to the docks. Rice, we about the. Oh, I didn't realize the rice. We had a house thing on top, so we know where she stays. Ball. Did we need something from Nandy? Actually, I don't think we did. Partisan killer, Molly. What how many fans it is? Alright. Docks. I bet after we finish with her, it's gonna go back to Teddy, and it's gonna be something that needs him. I don't even remember where we stopped with Teddy. Actually, did we end up at the tavern, or did we? I want to talk to Glenn for sure. Felipe. Fresh fish. Fresh fish. Who doesn't want fresh fish? Felipe. I'm not sure what you've heard. Clara. No one at the Rose would tell me where she's going. Anyone I ask pulls up like a clam. A cowardly thing to do, but I understand the impulse. Please just tell me anything you know. Ariana, Miyama. I need to know if she's alright. Oh. Am I ready prepared to tell? You've heard nothing? I have heard whispers, and I have seen Los Gendarmes circling the roads. Perhaps Ariana is hiding out for safety? No, we're telling them. I am so sorry, Felipe. I barely have the words to say it myself. He shakes his head as if he does not believe me. He does not want to. But I spoke to her yesterday. She promised me an answer. Tell me where she is. I'm sorry, Felipe. It doesn't feel real that she's gone, but I'm afraid Ariana is dead. No, it cannot be. Who did this to her? You have to know. I will find out, Felipe. Of that much you have my word. But I must be sure. It wouldn't be wise to let him in on the investigation. Our heart soaked in grief and renders clarity difficult. No one knows, Felipe. It pains me that all I can offer you is my condolences. Though perhaps. I don't even remember her answer. What did we tell her to do again? Fisherman. Actually, save. Oh, I don't think we can. I don't even remember what. When I spoke to Ariana last night, she told me her answer to your proposal. See? She was going to accept. She spoke at length about her future with you. Habrera acceptado? She seemed to be filled with great hope and love, and the expectation that she would see you soon. This is so heartbreaking. Now that I've told him, I best take my leave. Gracias, Clara. Thank you for telling me he's gonna do something horrible. It's good seeing you, my friend. He is gonna do something horrible if we actually find this killer. Timothy. Lovely weather for a change, isn't it? We don't want a cigarette. I'm not talking to Helena. Little Rob. That's the one I am feeling really bad for right now. Oh, nothing we can do right now. Glenn. Oh. Eh. Save. I guess that's... Yeah, it's finished. Even though it does... I guess. He's gonna kill somebody. Huh. Huh. Jimmy. Actually, no, forget Jimmy. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I forgot he was here. Here's Iron Bear and Timmer still nowhere to be found. As always, he's doing it in the notebook he brings with him everywhere. Good to see you again, Iron Bear. May I ask what you're working on? Miss Reed, I see you're a woman of your word. I'm working on battle plans, of course. I am an advanced scout for the Comanche people, and once I report back, we will conquer all of Europe. Had his dry wit not broken into a small chuckle, I might have believed he was serious. At least it will make a change from our current governance. It is now my turn to ask about what you are working on, seeing as it has provided me with an unanticipated day off. Ah yes, I was eager not to have Iron Bear following me about London, but of course the man will want some explanation. Not that I can tell him what's really happening. Tact. Oh, just client business, you know, of a sensitive matter. His skepticism radiates, though he doesn't gainsay me. I couldn't leave now. I've met Ironbeard as promised, but I find myself in possession of a rare opportunity to get to know the man a little better. Well, since we're both here, I wonder if you might permit me a bit of curiosity? I have no particular objection. I've noticed that you always walk behind Tenor like a valet. That's unusual for a bodyguard. A Kamash custom, perhaps? Cunningham knows not to walk beside or behind me. He's not a warrior, but a businessman, and he has not earned that right. Oh. Not only does Tenor open his own doors and you set the terms of your employment, seems he's accompanying you and not the other way around. Ironbear responds with a thin, measured grin that vanishes before I even the time to blink. I am certain Cunningham gives little thought to my people's custom. He has his pistol for the enemy that attacks from the front, and me for the fool who attacks from behind. I can't fault your logic. I thought he would spend some of his time with you today. Not for lack of trying. Still, Iron Bear has more than earned a measure of honesty from me. Tenor and I are perhaps not as close as you suppose? As expected, he looks unsurprised by the revelation. He's hinted recently that he's eager for me to return with him to his mythical Republic of Texas land of wonder and easy prosperity. In fact, what's your opinion of the place? Texas has its high and its lows like any other place. Between you and me, it would be much improved if there weren't so many Texans, but I would encourage you but I would encourage you to reach your own conclusion on the matter. When I leave London, I intend to do so on my own merit, so I'm afraid Tenor might be in for a bit of a shock. Cunningham might have been shocked, but only because he would not see it coming. Even if it becomes a home, one must not be afraid to leave a place when it's time to move on. We share a moment of unexpected rapport. It seems that every time I see you, you're enjoying in that journey of yours. Mind if I take a peek? Please. Rather than hand me the notebook, he opens it to a particular page. On the left-hand page is a collection of sketches. As near as I can figure, they're the disassembled components of some kind of machine. On the facing page, the list of names. The ones I recognize are either arsenal employees or black market weapons dealers. Most of them are crossed out. It appears you run into a few brick walls here. Yes, I have encountered unanticipated obstacles. It appears that even London's darkest underbelly is reluctant to deal with a foreigner on a certain caste. Is there something I might be able to assist with? Perhaps so, given that Lord Braxton is one of your clients. Not only do they specialize in consumer devices, the arsenal is the premier weapon manufacturer in England. My people have the numbers, the resources, and the will to defeat the Republic of Texas Rangers. We lack only the right weapon. Oh, agree to help. If I'm in a position to help you, then I will. What exactly are you proposing? I have it from a reliable source that Lord Braxton has developed the prototype from a steam-powered repeating rifle. The real reason I've come to Europe is to arrange a shipment of rifles for the Comanche. But first I need the diagram of this particular prototype. Have you any idea where one might find these diagrams? Not yet, no. I came here to speak with Molly O'Malley, but she quickly gave me the brush off. If she rebuffed you, you're better off for it. When you make a deal with the snake, you're bound to get bitten. All the same, it was a risk I was willing to take, Miss Reed. As for the diagrams, I can assure you that they're not on the airship Silas. I mean, Lord Braxton never works while abroad. He mostly stands at the helm while gazing over London. So this is how the well-hemmed choose to spend their lives, among other frivolous activities, yes. Alright, then meet me back here later in the day. I have an appointment with an arsenal employee who might help me locate the diagrams. It'll be helpful if you join our conversation. Don't make it obvious that I was invited. That's right, Miss Reed. Then I'll see you here later on. For now, I'll keep my ears open and see what I can dig up. Alright, Miss Reed. Sounds like a plan. Save. I'm not talking to Jimmy. Landsman. Jimmy can kick rocks. Landsman, giving any more thought to what we talked about. Oh, shove off, will ya? Oh, so this is so Atticus either left first or this is before he got here, one or the other. Molly. By the saints, there's much to discuss with Miss Molly. Do I have the headspace for all this now? What do we have? Beyond. I'm not going back there right now. So we think this is for one. Well, maybe Gwen? Huh. Murder at the Rose. Why we need something from Ariana. Molly at the Tavern. Hope of the Comanche. Not bad, actually. Ugh. Fine. Save again. I'm ready. Let's get this over with. Other matters can wait. But there she is, Clara dear. Thought you'd be around soon if I'm being honest. What took you, love? The Emperor. This card has gained the stubborn trait and will not be able to select. Oh, cool. Molly, you listen, and you listen well. This will be the last time you ever pull one over on me. Not very nice of you, Clara. And after Jimmy went and gave you a proper Dockhound greeting last night. Some people are just ungrateful, aren't they? Dread on her dot rod charity. See it my way, would you? Some dotty nails our capital, stress away with it, then comes flaunting through our territory, cash in hand. Waltzing into trouble, to put it mildly. I'll let you off easy, and I did so because you're an old pal, and pleasant company besides. At least when you don't have it in your pretty little head to scrap off from my city on my dime, without even a how'd you do. Alright, Molly, fair is fair. I'll swipe your coin, you have me thrashed. Satisfied now? I know I could count on Clara Reed to be sensible. I always said you were a proper professional, I did. Molly is trouble, even before all the mores and high-mindedness. By nature, she can be trusted. She's clever by half and delights in finding new missteps to hold against a person. She worms her way into even the smallest cracks, and she grows like a weed, fills it till it tears wide open. I would resent her more for it, were it not so damn oppressive. Now, what can I do for you? I'm sure you're not here for a social call. I've been some time since I partook in a social call with O'Malley, thank you very much. Still, it's not the worst idea I've had this week, if I'm honest. You've had your hand in 100 pots, Molly. Surely you know something about the ongoing murders that the Bobbies don't? That's flattering, Clara, but I'm not omniscient. How should I know something even the oh-so-exceptional law dogs of Scotland Yard don't know? On an unrelated note, did you see the papers on this morning? Quite a little number on the front page. Assume you're talking about the killer's letter. Bingo. What's your take on it, Hawkshaw? Hawkshaw. What? Huh. Huh. It's gruesome indeed and incredibly well timed. I know that look in your eye, Clara. Anger. And the gears churning away in your head. What's it Tinner's always calling you? His little Spitfire. I've cut his plums off for that one. But I'd cut his plums off for that one. But to each their own. What do you think of it then? If we're exchanging notes. You can see whatever you like in it read. Just then, it's a hell of a lead, eh? And I'm sure you already had a chat with the paper that ran it. It's on my to-do list. And? You're right, I should make a call to the London Journal today. Only sensible. If memory serves, it was penned by a Paul parrot named Ivana Arsini. We had a run-in recently. That's so. My boys tell me she's been poking around the Bell Jar today. You might take a look for her there. Thank you. I'll be sure to follow up on it. What a big old help between old friends, eh? Oh, and Clara. Huh? Don't pinch my capital again. I will hack off your legs, tie you up, and toss you in the thing. I knew that was coming.